Hey loves, in today's video I was in Home Goods and I was looking for artwork, but I couldn't find anything that was framed to my liking. So because these two were identical and framed, I decided to just do a DIY while I was in the store. I was already thinking about it, but I didn't think I would find them framed. But they do have a lot of framed artwork. It just doesn't look like anything. So we're going to take these home and we're going to just do a DIY of our liking, something very easy and simple that can just go with my decor. I also went to Ross and I found this vase, and we're going to also DIY that as well. So here I am just taping off the frame wooden part of the paintings, and so that those cannot, so that they don't get any paint or any debris on them. And I'm just gonna go ahead and tape those off really well, and we're gonna just go ahead and get started on painting. So I kind of started without you guys. I just took my bare paint and primer and got to covering up this artwork with my this is like an off-white or cream type paint. It's not white, but it can appear that way. And it came out great. I only did just one coat, and the one coat completely covered every part of that blue artwork. And so here I'm going to just go ahead and get started on the vase and just get that cleaned off and remove whatever stickers that was from there. So in total I paid $100 for all three pieces. The two frames were $40 each, $39.99, and then this vase was $29.99 from Ross. So in total, that's 80. Oh, I can't count. That's 110. I'm sorry. It was 110 in total plus tax. So yeah, a little over 110 I paid for all three pieces. And I think for what it would cost to get a decent size vase and a decent size painting of this magnitude, that was not that bad. You can just go to Michael's and buy canvases, and they're still just as much as it is without the frame, just for the canvas. It came out so pretty, and now all I have to do is the spackling part. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, my hallway's a mess. Don't judge. We're getting it together. So these are the different spackling tools that you can use. I just got one of each because I did this already on another artwork that's over there in the hallway, and so I do have like one of each. So on this one I kind of just went ahead and started because it just takes so much footage to get this done. This takes a while. Not too long, but yeah. So on here I'm just going to show you the technique that I use. I normally just do lines, so they're not going to be identical because I don't want them to be twins. I want them to be similar but not twins. So what I normally do is do 3 lines down, up and down, but almost like a step pattern, and then I would do 3 lines or 4 lines across, and I'll just do those back and forth, up and down, and there's no particular way that I do it. I just do 3 lines going up and down, and then I'll do 3 lines across. And I love that it has texture, and it's going to come out amazing. I love them. I wouldn't change them. The other one, I did go back in and do my 3 lines on top of this once it kind of dried. I just wanted them to have something more or less in common, but not be identical to one another, which I really think it's hard to get 2 things to look exactly the same. I am sorry that the paster cup is in the way while I'm doing this, but again, I'm just doing 3 lines up and down and then 3 lines across. So that's like really like very elementary. I'm sure my 8-year-old could do this. But I do find this to be very therapeutic, very relaxing. Moment of truth. Carrying my sled. Let's see how it turns out. I'm waiting to do this. Believe me. Yeah, I'm so nervous that it's gonna mess up the wood, but I don't know how it's not. I'll bring it in close so y'all can see. It came out so good. So far, let's not jinx it. Let's do the middle one. So you can actually see the texture really well here. And like I was saying before, I just used like 3 lines across the top and 3 lines right underneath each one. And I just created more texture in the upper left hand corner on both of them. So I do love the way they came out. And I hope you guys liked it too. And this is going to be my new thing when I'm looking for artwork. I'm just going to go in and find frame pieces and create something for myself until I can find the ones that I really want. So this one hanging here is one that I did like a year ago, and I really love the way this one came out, but it's time to go.
What do you do on those days that you don't feel that confident or fearless or powerful, let's put it out there?
Pretend.
Fake it?
Yeah.
Until we make it?
I mean, why not? It's either that or cry myself to sleep. Who wants to do that? You wake up with puffy eyes the next day. That's a waste of tears.
Everything you've ever wanted to do is doing it.
Task of making order victorious over chaos or battle.
One that builds up and creates.
Manifest the idea. Now then you see.
What's the secret to happiness? Finding something you love and then doing that for the rest of your life. What is freedom? Waking up in the morning and going to sleep at night, and in between doing exactly what I want to do. What keeps you motivated? I'm here, all of my dreams and aspirations are here, and the only thing in between these two is a bunch of work. So tackling that work is a way of moving this needle. That's all the motivation I need. I love progress in any manifestation.
Fantastic. Obsessing about his work.
What are your motivations to get up in the morning?
Let's talk about you need enthusiasm.
Laying in bed is stagnation. It's like I'm not doing anything. Get up, get out, and start the day.
If you take this serious, you will look upon it as more.
What's your best piece of advice for keeping yourself motivated on those days when you can't even? Just sit around and say, I'm not motivated, so I can't do anything. To me, it's the same thing as sitting around being like, I'm so hungry, I can't eat. The only way you're going to alleviate your hunger is to eat some food. The only way to fix your motivation problem is to do something. I